I want to let you know that the United States is going to make a contribution of $10 billion to the Board of Peace. Thank you. And we've had great support for that number. And that number is a very small number when you look at that compared to the cost of war. That's 2 weeks of fighting.
Oh, a very small number, is it? Says the man who is bankrupting America, as he has every single other business he's ever run into the ground. Also at the same time that he's actually starting wars around the world. Hi, my name is Suri Crowe, and you're watching the MeidasTouch Network. The Board of Peace is by most estimates a criminal enterprise or the new axis of evil, where Trump and other war criminals like Benjamin Netanyahu, MBS, Vlad Putin, Viktor Orban, just to name a few, and other corrupt autocrats will try to supplant the United Nations in a new world order. But besides all that, Trump is just openly stealing $10 billion of our money from the U.S. Treasury, and once again appears to be just getting away with it. And this on top of the $10 billion that he's suing the IRS for, which will again be paid for by us. A total swindle, and for which we should not stand. I memean, it's like we're living in multiple villain movies, from Marvel to James Bond to Austin Powers. Like the reality that we're existing in right now is just insanity. In any event, we should all countersue for damages done to us by Doge when Elon's boys went and stole all of our private information. I mean, if that's how Trump's DOJ is going to play, they're going to award Trump $10 billion, then we should just countersue. I mean, this is just ridiculous. And as per usual, here's state regime TV, Fox News, gaslighting their zombie viewers through Greg Gutfeld.
Democrats are never going to change. They are. And Jessica, can't believe you don't know this. They are the party of corruption. We're seeing it now. Billions and trillions of dollars that are being taken out of the government into these fake businesses. You have these like weird puppets from Joe Biden to Kamala Harris to Mayor, that they have no experience, no intellect, but they're just here to do whatever. I don't know what dark forces are running your party, but there's something sick going on, and you need to be aware of it.
Okay, a couple of things. One, the head of your party and the president of the United States
is the greatest family president
has made
ever.
$4 billion since coming into office.
That's not from me. That's not from me. It's not being stolen from me.
Yes,
your party steals from us. Your party steals our tax money.
Yeah.
He's never taken money from me. I'm okay. If he wants to make Bitcoin money, I don't even know what that is.
Well, that's not a good defense for it. And listening to
he's not robbing. He's not going through my wallet, Jessica. You guys are.
That is absolutely not true. And he is using taxpayer money for all of the things that he does. When he flies around and they make backroom deals, when he sends Jared Kushner. And
he doesn't take a salary. Has any Democrat ever done that?
$400,000, not $4 billion.
Democrats take my salary.
God bless Jessica Tarlov. I don't know how she does it because they're screaming over her, but at least there's just at least one voice of reason on that toxic network. I mean, really, I think that Fox News should be taken off the air when we get power back. You can thank Ronald Reagan for destroying the Fairness Doctrine Act, but that's another report. Moving along, Trump has made billions of dollars through the presidency. I mean, that is obvious to anyone who's watching, and so have his cabinet members. Jared Kushner, who's not a White House official, is clearly, in my opinion, laundering money through his extremely shady business dealings with the Saudis. Howard Lutnick, who's accused of making his original billions of dollars through Ponzi schemes, is currently pushing a scheme through the DHS, the Department of Homeland Security, by driving policies to buy these detention centers, aka concentration camps, at overvalued prices. Like, they'll go in, they'll look at a property or a warehouse, and then they will make a purchase that is far over the property values, that are then in turn making millions of dollars for his family business, which his son is now running. I reported on this the other night in my report about what's going on with these immigration detention centers / concentration camps. And they're just making hand over fist piles of money by once again using our tax dollars to overpay for these immigration detention centers. And this latest grift that I just found out about, from Ice Barbie just lit me up, you guys. Listen to this. NBC News is reporting that Kristi Noem has plans for we, the taxpayers, for we, the peasants, to foot the bill for a super luxury jet for her and her boyfriend, Corey Lewandowski, to fly around on.
Pictures from inside the Boeing 737 MAX 8 Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, has recently been leasing. ICE is now waiting on the White House to approve the $70 million purchase of this plane, which comes equipped with a bedroom, multiple showers, large screen TVs, and a bar. A DHS spokesperson said the plane will also be used for deportations. But two DHS officials involved in the purchase say they're skeptical the plane will be used for anything more than Noem's travel. It's worth noting DHS already has a plane for the secretary. It's owned by the Coast Guard and was recently upgraded to a Gulfstream jet.
Now, I ask you, does this look like a jet that's outfitted to fly ICE detainees to you? Queen size bed, cush seating, a bar, 4 large screen TVs. It can fly 18 and sleep 14 people. Most deportation flights carry 50 to 100 detainees and not very comfortably. They're often transported in inhumane ways, plus security officers. Does that sound remotely plausible that Noem's new luxury jetliner will be used for those type of flights? No. And according to NBC News reporting, 2 DHS officials even called the idea far-fetched. Of course it is. It's a lie. It's a complete lie. It's a jet for her and her boyfriend, Corey Lewandowski, to do whatever it is they do at the Mile High Club, if you will. And we're paying for it. It's disgraceful. Meanwhile, we don't have health care because Republicans say we don't have the funds. No money for education or SNAP or this last week, the Trump regime tried to cut veterans benefits, but the backlash was so severe. Now the head of that department is like, whoa, I guess we'll hold off. Elon's on his way to becoming a trillionaire. Jeff Bezos is not far behind, Zuckerberg, etc. And they're doing that because of money made off of our government contracts. They are the true welfare queens. They're the ones who are sucking off the government teat. And in the real world, my rent just went up. I can't afford much besides the basic utilities. And even that's a stretch because where I live, power bills have skyrocketed. This is simply not sustainable. We shouldn't be living this way in the wealthiest country in the world. We have been brainwashed by capitalists to believe that we don't deserve healthcare and education. But meantime, every other Western society has it for free. Even our Olympic athletes have to pay for everything on their own. Did you know that? Most other nations sponsor their athletes, but not us. Got to work 2 jobs and then train to become an Olympic athlete. And even then, when you get there, you still get all this shit thrown at you from the far right, who's criticizing you when you're the best athletes in the world. There are a lot of things that I've had to personally give up that I wouldn't even think of as luxuries. I don't get my hair cut as often as I used to. No, for real. And it's part of my job to have to do this because it's just not affordable to me. So, the fact that so many of us are having to cut corners everywhere while these people are living literally high in the sky on luxury jets and making millions, if not, billions of dollars on money that we've earned is, like I said, it's not sustainable. And all of us have every right to be furious. Let me know what kinds of things that y'all have had to cut in your households, what things you've had to give up. And then, call your reps, whether they're MAGA or not. And if they're entrenched Democrats that are going along with this and being complicit and are on the AIPAC dole or refusing to make changes, they need to be swept out of Congress as well. We need new people in Congress who remember and are connected to those of us who are living out here, far away from the millionaire, billionaire club. We need true progressives. That's the only way we're going to sweep out this rot and get the accountability that we all deserve. Not to mention the fact that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files more times than Jesus is in the Bible. So accountability is coming, but we're going to have to be the ones to push for it. Give me your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see you back here soon. And let's sweep out this corrupt, grifting, and just criminal government that is embarrassing the United States on a global scale. All right. Deep breath. Peace.
The truth is more important than ever. Check out our new Truth Over Lies collection at store.MeidasTouch.com. All 100% USA union made.